I'm not from will be a chance Wednesday, 6th of August. I pay and cabin shame so Google, so I only my guest whether any day on it. Plenty of this one me. See at map.
Enter sa na akwaye bibi say yate nsensem bi na enkoye no kre na say ye pass am from na ye bo no ye mframa a ye bo dia na mechiremu a asanteman okay what do you if we receive confirmation we will update you guys it me jade say ya and the class what you mumfa and cheme but to be jade say ya. All right, so moving on.
Let's move on to this New Africa.
Okay.
Fuse ODG. Fuse ODG was in an interview, and then when artists are on interviews, some fans will send through text messages to ask certain questions. It looks as if this particular message from a fan, it was about how the Western people really care much about Africa. So, I mean, Fuse actually gave a very brilliant answer to this particular question. I really want us to take a look at that particular video and then listen to what Fuse ODG had to say about this particular question.
Okay, so let's jump into that video and circle back to conversations right now. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to introduce a bit of a controversial note because George has sent in a text which says, sorry, Ian, I don't have the slightest interest in Africa and suspect very few of your audience do also. But the fact that he's got no interest in Africa, a bit of a controversial note. Do you think that is in part because, frankly, the general media has little interest in Africa?
Yeah, I mean, it's
not
his fault. Technically, why he has no interest in Africa? Because his perception of Africa is the world's view of how they see Africa.
right, if he experienced Africa that, right, if he experienced Africa, he would definitely have an interest in it. If he definitely have an interest in it. The contribution of Africa, the contribution of he would actually respect Africa. The reason why he doesn't respect Africa is because he has no idea the contribution of what Africa has given to the world. The world that we see today, Africa paved the way, shed the light for the world to see today. And I'm talking about mathematics. And I'm talking about the first mathematicians were born in Africa. Mathematicians, you know, the first calculator, the Lobombo bone. I'm talking 10,000 years ago. Like the first, you know, tool that was used as a mathematical instrument was born in Africa. So once you understand our contributions to the world, you would actually respect Africa. For example, the first street light was brought to Europe by Africans. How he feels, actually, Africans, sometimes a lot of Africans feel the same as him, because we were brought up again by the British curriculum and by, you know, the British standards. So a lot of us, even our beauty standards, is based on Europe standards. So there's a lot of self-hate even in the African community, and it's just lack of education.
Okay. Too much wisdom. Great information. Fuso DJ did Africa great in that conversation. And you might think that probably this would be a perspective from one British out there, or a European or American out there. But it is actually one of the most disturbing.
Yeah.
Do I put it as in information or perspective or knowledge out there? Yeah. How people see Africa, how people perceive Africa. Sometimes I ask myself, what kind of education are they getting out there? And you see, you can't blame them, as Fuso DJ
exactly.
said.
That's all they know about us, because
and
we make them know that about us.
Yeah.
And you see, it goes. This thing is big. It's huge. It's actually bigger.
Yes.
It's huge. You see the media out there, how they project Africa in their stories, in their news, on their channels. It's some way you'd see kids. And I don't even know where they get those kids. Because we that we live in this Africa, we don't see those kids on our streets. Flies on the faces of kids. Kids looking like they have HIV/AIDS. We don't see that in Africa, but are they managed?
I think the only time those people they have interest in us is when there's war, when they see kids under schools, under trees. I've never seen any urban stations covering our elections.
No, they don't do that.
They don't cover.
No, they don't do that. The greater works you're doing, they don't even want to cover that. How much more your elections? They don't even want to do that. But they are always facing for the bad news to project to the people. So I know it's imprinted in the minds of the outsiders, to the foreigners, that now Africa is like a dump. Okay, if I'm saying, and it's sad.
But
it is really sad.
But I have something to say about Fuso DJ. I feel Fuso DJ has, could have done this earlier in his career, because
he's been doing this. Where have you been? He's been doing this.
Recently I've seen Fuso DJ really into the Africa. Now he's really leaning into the Africa brand. No. Because seeing some of his videos, he's been putting on Kente.
Hold on for a minute.
Projecting Africa.
Hold on for a minute.
Fuso came into the game.
Most of the peeps. Hold on. Most of the peeps. I know where you're going with this. Most of the peeps don't know Fuso DJ is 100% Pan-Africanist. He's been doing this for far too. So let me tell you why Fuso
I don't think he was doing it.
No.
Right
Hold
on.
It is because we are not telling the people about what Fuso DJ has been doing for Africa. Hold on.
It is our fault.
It is our fault.
No, we've seen.
It is the fault of the Ghanaian media. It is the fault of the Ghanaian media. Hold on. So Fuso DJ, it is like an OG Pan-Africanist. He's been using his voice for this African thing for a minute now. Okay, we were not projecting it. We were not louder.
It wasn't as loud as.
It is because now, okay, the world is getting to understand most of this Pan-Africanists. And it is now, you see, Fuso DJ got blacklisted because when Fuso DJ got a breakthrough, we saw Fuso DJ on the mobile platform, BBC covering him from left and right. And you see what the media did? The media tried, not the African media, the world media at large, tried to blacklist the Mandem because they didn't want that. You see, any Pan-Africanist that starts these things, they find a way to blacklist you, and that happened to Fuse ODG. So it was for us to blow the trumpet louder, for the people to understand where Fuse ODG is coming from.
I'm talking about when Fuse came into the scene.
Yeah.
The type of music he was doing, even though he was projecting Ghanaian music, you know, he wasn't talking about this Africa.
Oh,
but his whole team was this is new Africa, Sinner, this is new Africa. So I was thinking right from the onset, Fuse could have done this.
No, probably you are not privileged to that information, but Fuse ODG has been Africa from day one. I'm saying.
I understand he has put. I understand he has put Ghana on the map. He has put Africa on the
forget
map
Ghana.
through music.
Africa at large.
Through music, yes, I give him that. But Pan-African is
no. Then you don't know.
He when he came on, after his music blew, he decided to do a festival. Because this is the new Africa. Ghanaians say now we don't want.
Yes.
Why would you?
It is our fault. We didn't project the mandate.
Then probably it wasn't really it wasn't really promoted to us really well.
No. It's not his fault. No. It is not Fuse ODG's fault. It is us. I can never blame Fuse ODG and the team for this. Okay, I've sat with Fuse ODG, and whenever you sit with Fuse ODG, okay, the kind of conversations, the kind of knowledge that guy has got, trust me, he is all about Africa. He's got, some louder love for the continent. Okay, so whenever you see Fuse ODG in that meeting, this meeting, whenever you see him on this platform, that platform, it is always about Africa. It's not even about Ghana.
But I love the new trajectory though. I love where
it is because you see why we are seeing this.
I wish it could have been at the time he was at his peak.
No, because they blacklisted him and we didn't help project him. It's not him. Don't ever believe Fuse ODG. Trust me. So you see, the media at large, the world media at large, it was a deliberate effort to blacklist the man them. They didn't want him to. Do you know that Fuse ODG owns an app now that teaches kids in the diaspora, the larger, kids per se, not Africans per se, app that teaches them about Africa, app that teaches them the language, all types of languages across the African continent. Fuse ODG owns that. Wow. People don't know this about the mandem. You see, the kind of information I have about Fuse ODG, it is like a bucket load. And he's been doing this.
Sometimes the people cannot be blamed for things we are not privy to.
No, it is our fault. That's why I'm blaming us. The media at large, the bloggers, the radio channels, the TV channels, the media at large. We are not doing justice to what Fuse ODG is doing out there. And you see, my brother Adesope, BBC, then, I think he's still with BBC. Yeah, he's still with BBC. Was in the conversation. Do we have that video? I sent you the link, but very unfortunate. He was on that platform. I think it was a BBC thing, and he made mention, gave Fuse ODG his flowers, and was urging the Afrobeat world, the African music world, to give Fuse ODG his flowers while he's alive, because he paved way for most of the Afrobeat artists now, and he made the Afrobeat louder in the diaspora. And you see, this is Nigerian and Nigerian.
I mentioned this.
This is a Nigerian.
With music, Fuse are done.
No. So that is where his voice is louder.
With music,
exactly. Yes. That is where his voice is louder. That is his platform. That is where he can actually promote Africa to the people. And he's been doing that from day one.
With music, I understand. I'm talking about the Pan-Africanism side.
And you see, in the background too, he's been doing it. Fuse ODG. I would urge you to take your time out. Study a bit about Fuse ODG and how he's been pushing Africa for a minute now. To the extent of owning that app now. Okay?
That is massive.
Exactly. Fuse is all about that. ODG is all about that. Promoting Africa, pushing Africa to the people. You see, in that interview right now, the interview that we just listened, he made a point that I didn't even know about. The first mathematician, the first instrument to calculate math. I didn't even know about all that information.
There's music from...
you understand?
There's one of his songs. You know, when you listen to the song, you know that Fuse is reading a lot.
He's all about that.
There are a lot of things he was saying in the music I've never heard.
He is all about
that. And then he's reading across Africa. That's going to be difficult.
That makes him the Pan-Africanist I'm talking about.
I'm sure he wants to pick on the Pan-African challenge or whatever you want to call it. And then it's a good thing though. I wish that
don't wish it on him. It is us. We are not doing justice to Fuse ODG. He's been doing this from day one, like from Adam's old. From Adam, Fuse ODG's been he's been a Pan-Africanist from Adam. But we, the African media, the Ghanaian media, we are not projecting that. Fuse ODG, he is all about that.
So now we have to put the blame on Ghanaian media, right?
The Ghanaian media, the media at large, because the world will blacklist you if you are doing that.
Yes.
They go to the extra extent of killing even you, even killing you. They go to that extent. And we should thank Fuse ODG that he still have that voice, and that voice is still, flaming. Because they tried everything to, kind of say. Do you know that Fuse ODG is been arrested over 4 or 5 times in the UK for, projecting Africa? Did you know that?
Wow.
A one-on-one conversation. I sat with Fuse ODG. We've had conversations. And I know what I'm talking about. Gee.
I don't know if anyone can be arrested.
Oh yeah.
For just
the moment you start, you engage yourself in those kind of protests. The moment you are seeing, oh come on, Fuse ODG is all over the news.
I know they are going to find, like, they are going to get you on cases, not really arresting.
No. There's a video that trend. There was a trending video. Hold on. There was a trending video. There was a trending video. When was this? Before Fuse ODG came to Ghana, before he was on my show, I think last 2 years or last year, I believe, there was a video trending. No, it was right after our conversation. He went back to the UK, and I think some days in or some weeks in, they arrested Fuse ODG for some wrongful reasons. I will get that video so that probably tomorrow we play on the show. And it was trending everywhere. That video is on the internet. Anybody can go that right now. Fuse ODG being arrested. It is everywhere. And he won that case too.
Wow.
He won that case too. So you see, they will try every. So far
as you're an African,
yes.
Always
the moment they see you have that louder, come on.
Definitely, you're going to
the name Fuse ODG, the brand Fuse ODG, is Africa. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you know, you know. So he's been doing this for far too long now. And we are to be blamed. We are to be blamed.
Your own people can't even promote.
Exactly.
Come on.
We are not blogging about this. We are not talking about this. We are not projecting him enough.
Definitely.
Now, how do we expect the world to project him for us? So he did this. He saw the opportunity. I was like, nah, this is a global stage. Let me do my thing once again. And he did it.
He did it.
Exactly. Yeah. It's Fuse with the Amsterdam or Africa.
I know.
Okay. So moving on.
See this. Is she a blogger? This blogger actually is saying a whole lot about, virginity. The statement here is virginity is a social construct, not and should not hold any value.
Yeah.
She's saying that in a way. I agree with her in a way. I don't get it. Because how can you say virginity is just a social contract?
Oh, but I've sat on this same platform and I've talked about this. We've had phone-in conversations about this kind of topic for a minute now. I keep telling the people that, of course, if for some moral reasons you would want to hold on to that, good for you. But I see sex as a whole. To me, okay, I don't know if it is probably I've experienced or been exposed to the Western culture, and if probably it is me experiencing some of the cultures out there, some of the norms out there. But to me, I feel like sex shouldn't define your various relationships. Sex shouldn't be that significant thing that probably, if it is done or not, affect a relationship or not. Okay, enough for hold that kind of value. Enough will be like the top priority.
They shouldn't be considered in that manner, since it's just part of,
you're a human, for crying out loud. It is part of every human. It is supposed to happen if you're of the right age.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't see why or how we should. To me, I agree with this girl.
Wow.
On every level.
In a way.
Yes.
On every level.
For me, I agree to an extent.
Yeah.
I agree to understand.
On all levels, I agree with this girl. So imagine, like Velvy, I use you as an example right now. So imagine you're there, okay? So you're a virgin now, and you see you did this relationship inside. Man, them would want to like tap that thing, okay? And he'd be like, yeah, I'm not ready, and I want you to marry me before, that kind of thing.
I'm a virgin.
So are you sure man, them is going to stay around for that? I want to call it nonsense though, but I mean, I'm just trying.
Currently, I mean, with this generation, I don't think so, because why would you keep a man waiting because of that? Meanwhile, we know that, I mean, sex is just, part of the relationship aspect.
It's as simple as it is.
It's just a tool.
It is as simple as it is.
You shouldn't keep them waiting. But in a way, we women too, when it comes to sex, it's something different. Like I said the other time, when it comes to sex, women, we value that part of, thing.
Nobody is saying don't value sex in a certain way or a certain manner, but you overvalue it in a part of the world. In our part of the world, we overvalue that thing.
We consider sex in our mind. We create it in mind.
No, you see, it is like that everywhere. You see, you are going into that act too. You see, what is the purpose of sex in general? To go in there and enjoy yourself.
Pleasure having.
Exactly. Go have some pleasures, enjoy yourself. So I mean, what is like that thing? I'm with the actual sex with
No, we make it look like when you have sex with someone before a lady was.
And I can't be actual spirituality. You exchange stuff, that kind of thing.
Spirituality, but within us, we feel like it's supposed to be something. We how should I?
Okay, so I'm not saying treasure. So I'm not saying go about and be having sex with anybody you meet or anybody you see. But you see, I mean that. I'm finding it difficult to explain this.
Okay. It's our treasure.
You see, and that is where I have the problem with the African mindset about sex. They will put bigger words on that thing. It's a treasure. It is golden.
It is treasure. So if a woman will agree to have that with you willingly, meaning, I mean, she has something great for you.
So being in a relation, so all the girls that are in relationships, and I mean, still doing some other guys on the side, so
they
what
may
is
have
that?
other options to choose from. That's why they're doing that. But for a real
Jack,
woman,
I don't have a problem with a lady who isn't a virgin. I don't have a problem with that.
I don't even care about that.
But I don't want a situation whereby a lady who sleeps around
that is bad.
Will shame a lady who is a virgin. I don't.
Okay, like so you don't go shaming a person. No. I mean it's her choice.
Yes,
it's her choice to be a virgin. Okay.
Evaluate. When a lady breaks her virginity, she goes through a whole lot of trauma. And later realize that when, especially when it happens for the second time, they feel like, okay, now she's getting out of that kind of trauma. It's not easy.
It is because you put so much value.
No,
but nothing.
We feel like that sex having other moments, because it's our pleasure and that kind of luxury stuff that we value.
So I don't blame her. Most of the Ghanaian dudes out here don't even know about how to go about. I mean, the first time with a girl that is a virgin. So I mean, they don't put in the effort. They don't understand the sex. They don't. I mean, pleasure the girl enough to get her into that mood. I mean, they just go there, but.
Imagine one especially and a guy meets a girl and then breaks her virginity in an awkward way. I mean, virginity breaking, they're supposed to be formal.
Some more value now, but the day-to-day Ghanaian gentleman only our time, no.
That makes sense.
But I mean, this is a serious conversation.
I think we should take a listen to what.
We are doing that now.
I tweeted that virginity is a social construct and should not hold any value, and people lost their minds. I even applied on Instagram for the first time. Virginity is a social construct matter. There's no insult I did not hear. I was called ashewo, I was called ugly, I was called barren. So people said that I lost my virginity for free, so I'm trying to recruit other women to lose their virginities too. Most of these insults came from men who, by the way, are not virgins, but that one did not shock me. What shocked me was when women were also joining men to insult me. I was like, do you people even know what you're doing? Well, I said what I said and I stand by it. Let me even go further by saying that virginity does not exist. It is an idea created by society, particularly men, to control and police women. But because I am a nice and graceful person, I'm going to explain my standpoint and I'm going to back it with research. Please, be open-minded. When I say virginity is a social construct, I mean it is an idea that is created and agreed upon by society. Nobody is born with virginity. What you are born with is a lack of sexual experience. There is no medical, biological, or scientific way to define virginity or to test for virginity. People love to scream, but the hymen. Do you know that the hymen has no biological or medical function? Some women are not even born with the hymen. So do we say those women are not born virgins or they are not born with virginity? Are you people hearing yourselves? And why is it only women that are expected to keep and prove their virginity? One man even said that men cannot be virgins because only women are born with the hymen. Oh my God. And you know the funny thing? Men want to marry virgins, but they keep sleeping around. They will not even date you if you don't agree to sleep with them. Those women that they have slept with, or those women that they are sleeping with, who do they want to leave them for? At least if you want to marry a virgin, be a virgin now. If being a virgin means you have value, then when you have sex, you lose your value, Abi. See, our mothers, they are valueless. Women that are raped or assaulted, they are valueless. Does that even make sense? Do you know being a virgin does not mean that you'll be treated better by men? If you are a virgin, they'll say you are not mature, you're not a big girl. If you're not a virgin, they'll say you're a slut or a shallow. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I even had someone tell me that she wanted to keep her hymen intact for her future husband, so she did anal instead. And I was shocked. So you did anal, you did oral, you use toys, you masturbate. But because penis has not entered your vagina, you think you are still a virgin. Can you see what we are saying? If you are still attaching your value to what is between your legs in this big 2025, I'm sorry for you. I never said you should sleep around though. I only said that people that are not having sex are no more valuable than people that are having sex. Because sex does not take away any value from you. Ireo.
Where's the lie?
MC.
Where's the lie?
MC.
Where's the lie?
This girl is trying so hard to explain the reason why she's not a virgin.
No. You see, it is not. You see, it is not. It's not even personal. You see, this conversation is not even personal. Okay.
Like she's talking for.
If you take religion aside.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, 100.
I'm not even.
100. 100.
Why do you put here my voice?
100. Please give Davina some the microphone for me. Okay, so she's making 100 cents. All right, you're human, for crying out loud. You are meant to have sex at the right age. So what is stopping you from having that sex? Nobody is telling you to go sleep around. But the sex that you are having, and they just say I devalue. What means that sex devalued you? Okay.
I really want to know about her sex life.
No. I mean, you see, it's a general conversation.
She was a virgin. I'm not sure she'll be talking like
No,
this.
hold on. You see, it's not even personal. It is an open conversation. It's not personal like that. It's an open conversation. And I mean, we shy away from these things. You see, the day-to-day Ghanaian culture, the day-to-day Ghanaian system, it is doing us bad. It is harming us. Okay, we need truth like this. No crazy here. Okay, come on. I mean, that hypocrite attitude, hypocrisy. We should put that somewhere. The hypocrisy is too much. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the conversation is heated up in the studio right now. And I know you've got lots to say about this. Do we have some other stories we need to touch? And I have cause them, brah. Okay, so you get to be a part of this conversation. 0541 022 318 0541 022 318. All right, so let's add that to last conversation though. I mean the last story. Let's add the last story though. Let's do that. Let's do that.
The last story has to do with Sammy Flex. Yesterday we did a story about Shatawale, you know, his house being raided by the Yoko. And then, you know, Sammy Flex is now the media, whatever. He's in charge of media for Shatta Movement. So, I mean, he came out to give his side on the story, which I think he should have been the one to, I mean, address the public first before Shatawale gets on the live. But, I mean, after Shatawale's live, Sammy Flex is also here telling us what his account of the issue. So I mean, if the
away, I'm not hiding anything. Whatever you wanted, I'm here. Let's talk about it. Then like Shatta said yesterday. Once again, Adubuahin's name was mentioned. Then Shatta made it clear yesterday. Like Shatta said yesterday, he was cautioned that, hey, if you don't tell us where Adubuahin is keeping his cars, you are going down with him. Okay. He was cautioned that, hey, if you don't tell us where Adubuahin is keeping his cars, you are going down. So why should he go down? What has Shatta got to do with Adubuahin? Adubuahin is not his manager. He's not his. So why should he go down? He's not his public relations manager. Adubuahin is not his manager. So if he's going down, why should Shatta go down with him? Look at Shatta Wale. If this can happen to him in this country, then you and I, we are not safe like that. They have linked the yellow Lamborghini to one person called Adubuahin, who is now under investigation, former NSB boss. And as it stands, they have linked the car to him, belonging to him. So they've heard that the car is in the possession of Shatta Wale, Charles Nema Mensah's. Therefore, they were coming for it. Well, Shatta, being a law-abiding citizen, understanding the law, said, oh, I own the car. I bought the car. In fact, I have the papers of the car with me right now. So the car, even if you want to be sure if it belongs to me, wait for me. I'm going to my bedroom to bring the car papers. Indeed, Shatta went to his room. He brought the car papers to them. That, oh no, this is my car. So I don't know anything about this Adubuahin thing. As a person who is interested in glamorous cars, I invest in some of these things. This is an Adubuahin's car. And as part of an effort to claim Adubuahin's property because he is under investigation, handling state funds and all, they had to take some of his property. And the man said, no, this is not for him. This is for me. Therefore, if you want proof to go show your boss who had sent you, go and take the papers to your boss. And when your boss is not satisfied, I am ready to avail myself to talk to your boss and let him know and let him understand and let him know the situation on hand. And Shatta spoke wisdom with them. They agreed, took the car paper away, and it was gone. All those said, I think Shatta explained a lot in his live video yesterday. And like I'm saying, maybe someone will say, but the boss has explained. What Esame Flex also saying, yes, it is because of the propaganda happening. So as much as he has spoken, I still have to also speak from the communication department of our Shatta movement and the rest of our companies. We also have to put out our own version of this happening, so that when the conversations are ongoing, you know that you heard this from Shatta, you heard that from Esame Flex as well.
Okay. All right, so it is more or less like I had a meeting with the SM Empire yesterday before setting on the show. But exactly, but I mean, you heard it from Esame Flex, from my point of view and perspective, and it's the same details he's also giving out there. You understand? Shatta is a bigger brand, but of course we need to pay respect to the Yoko because they are also doing their job in the first place. Exactly. But of course, how they went about things.
How they went. That's how they do their job everywhere they go.
It happens to you. You see, you do your job.
You know, they carry guns anywhere they go.
No. You know, when I'm not even complaining about the guns they carry to the complex. I'm not even complaining about any of that. I am complaining about the press statement they released.
The press statement was after Shatta Wale came to make
No. Don't get it twisted. I mean, I explained things yesterday on the show. Exactly. KL, I explained this to you yesterday on the show. It's like you weren't listening though. Like I said, I've not had meetings with the SM Empire, but of course, it is the statement that triggered the whole thing.
Every institution, they have their own SOPs they follow by.
Okay, so
you can't sit behind your office and tell another office what to do.
I mean, that is what I'm saying. But I mean, on a professional,
what they are supposed to follow.
On professional basis. Okay, nobody said don't go to the house. Nobody is even stopping you from
maybe
doing
they have
to.
They have to, post the thing online. That's part of their SOPs.
So it's part of their SOPs. They should mention in a press release.
Because it is Shatta Wale, they wasn't supposed to do that.
I mean, I'm not even talking on behalf on Shatta Wale. I'm talking on behalf on most of the creatives out there. So this could happen to.
We're talking on behalf of Shatta Wale.
No, hold on. This could be.
that he has done nothing wrong. He's not affording.
So this is an open conversation. Yeah. Okay, so forget that it is. Forget that it happened to Shatta Wale. It is a broader conversation. I'm actually talking.
I won't say because
in a bigger.
We should give him some sort of treatment. It shouldn't have been publicized. Now that's their job. If they are supposed to publicize
so the publicity, or I mean that press release that stated in there emphatically that the man said we shouldn't bring this out, but of course we are talking about it and we are printing it here. I mean, come on now.
That was wrong. That's my problem. But that statement is not supposed to be part of release.
So you do get me, right?
Yes, that is wrong.
Exactly.
So why you mean?
It's a more idea.
If Shatta Wale thinks he's done nothing, case die.
Yeah.
But if they investigate and they find out that
nobody even come on, they need to do their job. Yeah. But I don't know how the mother says statement. I have any problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful conversations on here. Yeah. Beautiful conversation. So you see, I'm always fighting the right battle. So if you get to understand me, I fight the right battles.
Sometimes.
I always fight the right battles. Okay. I mean, it's beautiful. We've had a wonderful time on here. I need to let Ashantumai know this and know this proper. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Kumasi, are you building, packaging, roofing? Then listen up, okay? Listen to this real quick. Because CBS Supreme Industries Limited is taking over the game with unmatched quality, unbeatable prices, okay? So whether you put in a roof over your head or a place... Producer, let's take this again, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have that conversation right now. This is me putting you on a quality product right now. Okay, so Kumasi, are you building, packaging, roofing? I mean, wins. Then listen up, okay? Because CBS Supreme Industries Limited is taking over the game with unmatched quality and unbeatable prices. So whether you're putting a roof over your head or products in a box, okay, CBS has the solution. All right, so all types of roofing services from aluminium to PVC, self-lock, IBR, IDT, and beyond. So whether it's for home, warehouse, or office, CBS gives you style, strength, and savings in one sheet. Okay, so need packaging, they've got you covered with pizza boxes, vegetable boxes, fruit boxes, drink boxes, and I mean all kinds of durable custom packaging to or for your business. They're right here in Kumasi at Sokoye Mampong, just behind the Tech Police Station and close to CCC. Easy to find, impossible to forget. Kindly call CBS right now on 0502 350510. Go over that contact once again, 0502 350 510 or 0246 514 855, or you can call us on our telecell line 0501 350 556. CBS Supreme Industries, your ultimate roofing and boxes solution. Build it strong, package right. CBS. Yes, CBS it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had an amazing time on here today. It's no 2 ways. Okay, time is not on our side. I wanted to pick a couple of calls. The phone line has been buzzing and stop, but y'all should forgive us for that, okay? On production today, Mandem Doe, and of course, DJ Fritz doing the magic over there. I've been a very humble host, MC Larry. You can always call me Big L Itala. Papi Grande, I'll win to that, okay? Don't forget, 20th of September, we're going on that health walk, all right? T-shirts available now, 50 cool Ghana cedis. Grab yours. Let's do this together. Stay blessed, stay humble.